Hello and welcome. Today we look at a quotation from William James Jennings Bryan. He said this, he said, "Destiny is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of choice. It is not a thing to be waited for, it is a thing to be achieved." Very many people have this idea, well, I'm just going to sit here and wait for something great to happen to me,
Right.
and it never does. And so if we're going to achieve anything in this life, we have to go for it and work hard at it.
Amen.
And that's what this man by the name of Bryan, who was an American orator and politician, meant when he said, "Destiny is not a matter of chance; it's a matter of choice." What's our Bible verse for today?
All right, our Bible verse for today is Matthew 10:29. And Matthew 29, it says, "Are not two sparrows sold for a farthing? And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father, but the very hairs rather of your head are all numbered."
It's fantastic. God pays attention to the smallest detail of our lives.
I'm sure it is.
You had some thoughts about living with courage today?
I do. And the thought of courage here. Um, it's great to be able to trust in in God's sovereignty in our lives. The verse that I just read brings to mind that even the very smallest mundane matters of our lives matter to God. That the very hairs of our head are all numbered. In Proverbs 21:30, writes as well, "There is no wisdom, nor understanding, nor counsel against the Lord. He knows all things." We don't have to worry, as I mentioned earlier last week. We don't have to concern ourselves with life's problems or about what's going to happen tomorrow. It's already in God's planning. It's already in God's hands. He's already concerned about the things that matter to you.
That's right, and it doesn't do us any good to worry about yesterday or
No,
or to worry about tomorrow. All we really have is today, and
that's right.
that's all we're really promised. Let's go on to our good news story of the day, and unfortunately, I am going to mispronounce a few of these names because my tongue can't get around them. But a great story. A Olympic medalist by the name of Maria Andrzejczyk from Poland in 2020 at the Tokyo Olympics took silver in javelin. And she came back and won that medal, actually from overcoming shoulder surgery and a bone cancer diagnosis earlier, and she came back and won that medal, so she did great. So obviously a medal that meant a whole lot to her. This 25-year-old lady by the name of Maria, the lady that won the medal, she heard about a young fella, an 8-year-old by the name of Milosek Malaysia, who was born with a serious heart defect, and she wanted to help the young fella. The surgery that he needed was going to cost $380,000 US, and would be performed in Barcelona, but family didn't have the money for it. So she went and sold the medal that she earned there in the games, and she sold it to a Polish supermarket chain, and the medal sold for $125,000. So she was able to help very significantly toward the expenses of helping this young man with his heart surgery.
Wow.
And so here we see, just an immense amount of sympathy for your fellow man and care and generosity of spirit.
That's right.
And something she worked so hard for, she was willing to give up to help somebody else.
Amen. That's great.
All right, that's everything I have. Anything else you've got for today?
Well, I just like to share that again. It's always encouraging to hear people of compassion, like this person here, who gave up what she had won and what she had worked so hard so hard to do, to give to somebody else in need. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. God bless y'all. Have happy
Bye-bye.
days.